Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu finally react to appeal court's decision. See what he said. Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu finally react to appeal court's decision. See what he said. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, who has been in detention, has expressed confidence to his followers that his court trial will soon come to an end. Recall that Kanu was arrested by the Nigerian government on charges of treasonable felony and terrorism over his campaigns for self-determination. Eight of the 15 counts of the case that the federal government had filed against the leader of IPOB were dismissed by Justice Bintal Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. On April 8, Kanu's legal team filed an appeal against the decision made by the trial court. They asked the appellate court to review the decision and dismiss the 7 cases that were still pending lower court. However, the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal has reserved its decision on the appeal Nnamdi Kanu filed to overturn the terrorism and treasonous felony charge the federal government had brought against him, according to Sarah reporters on Tuesday. But in a statement that was distributed on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu on Thursday by his lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Kanu stated that he has confidence that the appeal court would rule in his favor. Ejiofor said, "The court ordered written visits to our indefatigable client. Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu has just been concluded by the DSS headquarters Abuja, where Oyedele is still being held in solitary confinement for over 14 months. Feedback was provided to Onyedu on the Court of Appeal proceedings, hearing on his appeal of 13 September 2022. Onyedu was elated by the maverick performance and legal prowess demonstrated by his unwearied legal team, eminently led by Chief Mike Ozekhome-san. Onyedu was enthused by the account of the erudite advocacy submissions of the foremost legal silk, Chief Mike Ozekhome-san, during the all-important proceeding. Mastery of knowledge of law and extraordinary appreciation of practice procedure also demonstrated during the proceedings by the entire panel of justice was equally applauded by Onyedu, who was completely convinced that justice is already in the offing. Onyedu was deeply touched by the sacrifices of Umu Chineke, who, despite the evident poor witnessed in Abuja on that fateful day, still thronged the court in a show of uncommon solidarity and support for him. Words are not enough for him to express his gratitude to you all, Ụmụ Chineke. Onyedu unequivocally reiterated his abiding confidence in his Dodge legal team, who have always been up to the daunting task. He also urged you all, Ụmụ Chineke, to remain consistent, resolute, unshaken, focused, and above all prayers, as there must be light at the end of the tunnel. He is very optimistic that this phase is gradually coming to an end. Onyedu remained firm, tenacious, and holding very strongly to his conviction that it will surely end in victory. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who has been in detention, has expressed confidence to his followers that his court trial will soon come to an end. Recall that Kanu was arrested by the Nigerian government on charges for treasonable felony and terrorism over his campaigns for self-determination. 8 of the 15 counts of the case that the federal government had filed against the leader of IPOB were dismissed by Justice Binta Lunyakor of the Federal High Court in Abuja. On April 8, Kanu's legal team filed an appeal against the decision made by the trial court. They asked the appellate court to review the decision and dismiss the 7 cases that were still pending lower court. However, the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal has reserved its decision on the appeal Nnamdi Kanu filed to overturn the terrorism and treasonous felony charge the federal government had brought against him, according to Sarah reporters on Tuesday. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section